Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kayla here. Today's video is about something that what the trans has put on. It's called the Gender Clinic Files and it's about how long we wait for our first appointment, which I will be putting a link down below in the description box, and it is totally shocking. Basically, the average waiting time for your first appointment at a gender clinic is 25 years. London GIC, it's nearly 12 years just for a first appointment. Laurels, it's over 31 years. Newcastle Gender Clinic, it's over 18 years. Nottingham, it's 16 years. Leeds is about 14 years. But the one at Sandyford in Scotland, you wait 224 years just for a first appointment, meaning that if you're under them, you never ever meet, you never be able to live long enough for a first appointment, and it really is shocking. I mean, I know loads of people who go private while they wait, but for people who can't afford to go private, they do end up self-medding, which can be dangerous because it might not be what it says on the box. It could be out of date. And because you're doing it with no supervision, you're not too sure what you're doing. And it could cause damage to you. Also as well, some GPs, even if you're under a gender clinic, they are refusing to prescribe your hormone treatment, and quite often GPs don't do your blood test like they're supposed to do, which is crazy because there is bridging prescriptions, but very few GPs actually get in touch with the endos at your gender clinic to talk about them. We have to literally tell the GPs what to do, and it just really is crazy. I mean, signing petitions gets nowhere because there's so many petitions on the petitions website that the government just does not care, and emailing our MPs gets nowhere, which the last 10 times I emailed my previous MP Marie Miller, she never bothered replying. The video I'm going to link to in the description box, I have sent to my MP about 3 weeks ago, and I've yet to hear a dicky bird from him. So as signing petitions and emailing our MPs, the only course of action I think that would take any notice is by protesting outside our gender clinics. I mean, to even get prescribed hormones at Tavistock Gender Clinic, you have to have at least 4 appointments. And it's crazy. I mean, I've been in the system for nearly 8 years and I've yet to have bottom surgery. I am currently 11 months post-op from top surgery, which I had to save for myself because for trans women, the only surgery we get on the NHS is lower surgery, and it took me 5-6 months to save up enough money for. And then then there's all the people, the right wing people like Reform and Tories, like, oh, it's a mental health condition. Why are people getting hormones on the NHS when I'm on estrogen, and it's the very same hormones that a menopausal woman would take, and GPs just do it willy-nilly, whereas us, we wait years and years and years to even access the gender clinic services. It is absolutely crazy and unfair, which trans people, we are people too. We deserve NHS treatment. and I'm just not sure how much. I'm just not sure like how much more it's going to be back, how much more it's going to get worse. Because while I was waiting for Tavistock to see me, they increased the waiting times 8 times, and they put. I emailed my MP, and their chief executive promised that I would be seen sometime by the end of 2020, which obviously did not happen. And it's crazy because I've been out for nearly 8 years. I'm 64 months on hormones. I've changed all my details over. I'm fully socially transitioned. And there's another thing that annoys me is that, oh, you're not really a woman, which I changed my birth certificate, which is just down there. I've been on hormones for so long. I've I've changed all my details everywhere. My hormones are the same as any other woman, which on the 20th of this month I got to have bloods done. And I've even had people attack me saying, going on, like, still calling me a man, that I'm confused, I'm an AGP. And it does get hard with like people like Gen Spec just keep on attacking us. And whatever happens in America, for some reason it always happens here. And because I was waiting for so long for my gender clinic to see me, members of my family have tried to force me to detransition, and they're saying that, oh, you're not really trans, you're confused, it's a phase and all that. And I have also been physically attacked by them, but the police won't do nothing about it. The police are like, oh, what can we do about it? And I'm just not sure how much more I can take, which I know quite a few people, particularly after the Supreme Court ruling in August, not August, April rather. I know a lot of people are actually thinking about claiming asylum, which I want to claim asylum, but it's difficult for me being on benefits, because if I did claim asylum somewhere else, I'll not be allowed to come back in the UK as I'm no longer safe here, and I'll lose access to my benefits, which is really difficult. I'm just not sure what else I could do. The only thing I could think of doing is getting a load of us and protesting outside our gender clinics, because something has to be done. Emailing our MPs and signing petitions gets nowhere, because there's so many petitions out there that the government does not take a blind bit of notice. It's difficult that we have to tell our GPs what to do. Like when I had my blood test, I was well clued up on what I had to be checked for when I was self-medding, which I started self-medding in February 2020 till July 2020. So about 5.5, 6 months I was self-medding for, and I had to tell the nurse who do my blood test what to check out for, which, because I'm now on NHS care, I need to have it for testosterone, estrogen, liver function and prolactin. Once a year I had to have a full set of bloods done. 3 weeks before I had bottom surgery, I got to have a full set of bloods done and my MRSA swabs, which I'm not sure when it is, but it's not far along, which I just came back today from electrolysis, which I had to pay for myself because I had my 8 sessions of labour on the NHS. While I was waiting for the NHS, I went private for 2 years, and I also did pay for a lot of sessions myself, because I knew that the 8 sessions I get on the NHS were not going to be enough. I also spent loads of money as well on clothing, makeup, depot, my top surgery. And so people cannot say that I've not committed enough because I've been on hormones for 64 months. I am 11 months post-op for my top surgery. It's been coming up to 8 years since I've legally changed my name. And I still get it from people that I have not committed enough. I mean, even some people in the trans community are toxic AF. I mean, look at people like Buck Angel. He gives off vibes that only he could be trans. And then you get the real white-on trans medicalists who are able to afford to have surgery and everything, and they shit on other people, which I'm grateful I'm under NHS care, but I do feel for people waiting on the waiting list because I spent 4 years waiting myself for my gender clinic appointments. As is my own community, it's my own fight because these are my family. I've been disowned by my family, so I've literally had to make my own family from within the trans community. If you haven't done so already, be sure to smash that like button and press the subscribe button nearby and turn that bell notification on so you get updates. I want to make a new video. Do please leave a comment down below in the description box, and I'll see you very soon. So this is Kayla Copeland. Much love to you, wherever you may be in the world. I'll see you very soon, everyone. Bye.